then it'll lay a little bit easier. So then what you would do, I think, is you'd come in here and that would anchor it like that. There you go. Okay. Right, exactly. Good. How are we doing over here, guys? Very good.
It's a little long on one end here.
It is a little long. And here, now I'm going to show you here. Let's say you put it down and it's maybe a ½ an inch too long. What you can do is you can go around the whole edge and cut. It'll be a strip, but it's almost like a ring. Now you could have very easily, you know, just gone with it and tried to squish it in and whatnot. But again, the more paper you have, sometimes it's like holding too much in. A little better? Good. How you doing, RJ? Maybe we could get a shot of Mona's box. Looks pretty good. Grant's finished. RJ's finished. Brian is pretty close. I'm impressed, guys. Looks pretty good. So, everyone hold up your gifts so you can take some credit for it. They did a pretty good job. Very nice. Now, this is what I personally think is the fun part. You have the gift wraps, and of course gift wrap today comes so beautiful. I mean here, this is actually Thomas Kincaid painting right here, so it's actual artwork on the paper. But some other things that you can do to beautify your package is not only the gift wrap, but you can add the accessories. That would be, this is an example of some ribbon here, a pre-made bow, and some nice gift tags there. So what we're going to do now is experiment a little bit with that, and it kind of acts like a frame around a picture that seemed to fall in the middle. You don't have to do that. You could put it in the center so that the bow is right in, or whatever. No matter how you're going to do it though, you're going to want to measure your ribbon in the same way. Now, because the ribbon goes the entire way around, you got to make sure you have enough. So, I didn't make this part easy for you guys. What you're going to do is you're going to take one length and kind of go about halfway down the box and halfway down the box. Then you're going to pull it and do that again, okay? So that when you have this ribbon, you've measured it twice, and you go to bring it around here, you have just enough to make it complete there. You're going to want to put the tape so that it grabs hold of both parts of the ribbon. There you go. So remember, you want to measure the full length and then halfway down the box. There you go. And if you have to, if you're a little worried about the measurement, you always want to go a little bit longer and a little bit shorter, because once you flip it over and you go to tape it, if it's too long, you could always cut it. When you are bringing the ribbon around, you want to make sure that it's flush. It's real easy to get the ribbon tangled and whatnot, so you want to make sure it stays flat. And then you're going to tape it on the back. And I'll give you some, just a little cheating hint. If you wanted to cut a few pieces of tape, now of course you're going to want to be careful we stick this, but if you put this at the end of your table, it's available. Okay, it looks like Brian's got his cross there. Good job.
If it's a little loose, would you tape it?
If you were concerned that that's a little loose, what you can do on the back, you can redo the tape and either try and do it again, or if you couldn't do that, you can try and cinch it a little bit, kind of pull it tight, and then do there. And then it'll fall flat. Has framed that picture there. Very good. And so is Grant. I'm impressed you guys didn't run it right through the middle of the picture. That's pretty good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to continue our ribbon and do what I did here. Just make some tails before we put the bow on. Now this is actually simple. What you're going to do is just try and figure out how much you want. It can be longer, it can be shorter. I think this seems like it's a good length. And since you're going to need two of them because it's going to act as a cross, you can kind of double it here. And then use your scissor. So now you have two pieces, okay? Now, I'm going to let you do that. So once you have those, you want to finish off the edges, like such. And now, here you can see what I did here to get this effect was I cut a triangle. Now you can also, you can see here the triangle was cut out of here. Or, now in order to make that triangle, what I'll do is I'll show you both ends different. To make a triangle, you're going to cut the triangle in to the edge. Like such. Did you see how I did that there? I cut the triangle in one way, into the other way. Now on the other end, what you can do is you can make a point and just cut off little triangles at the edge so that you get this type of point there, which I know you might not be able to see. Now, if you're finding that it's hard to cut both of them at the same time, you can take them apart so that you're not dealing with that. Like I said, if you're having trouble, you can do it one at a time. We just did it two at a time to save some time. Then you're just going to tape them down. Perfect. Now you say there might be a lot of tape there, but we've got magic bow. And these bows are self-stick, and what I mean by that is on the bottom here, you see there's a little piece of white. If you can peel off the adhesive, and that allows you to have just a push and stick. So here, I'll let you guys choose your bow. You can choose your bow there. Now, as they're choosing their bow, I'm going to talk a little bit about this kind of ribbon. This is called curling ribbon. You can use this. You see this a lot. The fun thing about this is, we're not going to use this, is you wrap it around your gift and whatnot. And what you do is you take a scissor and a sharp edge, and you follow the natural curve of the ribbon. And when you do it with your finger, you just kind of hold it together, and then you get a curl. So that's another type of ribbon you can use. And then you can also choose some gift tags. Of course, you got to know who you going to give your gifts to. So here's some ones with cute little things here. You can also dangle actual type of ornaments from your gift here. You know, if you, that might be too much because you already have a bow there, but you can put this so that it kind of hangs a little bit here. We have examples of these type of ornaments too. So you have a little dolly on the edge. If you were gonna put, say it's for a little girl, something like that, whatnot. And they come in all kinds of shapes, colors, sizes, all kinds of things. Here's another type of ribbon that you can also put on. So there you have it. Not only have you guys learned how to do your basic wrapping of putting the paper on, but now you've learned how to dress it up and make it look real pretty for your beloved, or your children, or whoever you need to give a gift to. Well, I just want to thank you all for joining us for this class on how to become a wrap artist. We'll be using our skills very soon, as Christmas is coming quickly upon us, and we hope that you enjoyed this little class, and I hope it helps you have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and a great holiday season. Thanks!